I think this might be the last video in this series about Graylog. Until there will gonna be a new upgrade for it that I would review. This video it's more like an overview about Graylog. So for example, if you would go to the Graylog web page, which is this one right here, you're gonna be prompted with a screen similar to this one. And here on the products you have two of them. You have Graylog open source, the one that I was talking to you about in this series, and it gives you some kind of information about the open source project or the open source product that they are offering. And over here you also have some overview about the enterprise. With enterprise you could do a little bit more, like for example you have a different search, you have some other things which is called something like views or some other plugins. One important plugin would be the archive one. So for example, if you have the enterprise version, you could archive your database, so you would not be forced to go for the Elasticsearch snapshot. And here we can see some other details. Yeah. There is another plugin or feature of the enterprise version, which is pretty good for reporting. You can customize and schedule reports. The enterprise version, you can have it for free. For example, if you would have something like 5 gigabytes daily or less, you can have it for free. So if I'm going to go here on the Graylog Enterprise, I will click on Contact Sales. You will need to submit your first name, last name, and so on, and the log volume daily. Another interesting one for you that you need to take into consideration: if you're going to community and you click on forum, you're gonna get to this one, and it's quite good to have an account here or to visit the forum from time to time, because here you might find some useful information in case if you would have a problem with your Graylog or Elasticsearch or Mongo database services. You can ask a question here on this forum, and you could log into it with GitHub, Twitter, or with email, or you could simply create a new account. Usually I'm logging here with my GitHub account. So this is quite good in case if you have any problems, or for example if you would like to take a look at it. Please make sure that you read the community guidelines. The moderators on this forum, they are pretty picky about the format topics. Yeah, so you would need to put your configuration between these characters. Yeah, this is what you need to have in the beginning and in the end. And anyway, they have some kind of rules like any other forum. And by the way, the moderators, they are very helpful. Then you can also visit the marketplace. Here you can find some plugins, content packs, Jelf library, other solutions, and so on. Yeah. And let's say that we would like to go for plugins. Here you can see some plugins for aggregates, aggregation counter condition, and so on. They have pretty nice plugins. Let me show you one plugin which is quite interesting for Splunk. This plugin is output plugin that forwards the logs that are received by one or more streams to Splunk via TCP. So if you would like to send it to a Splunk system, you can also do this. Yeah. Last but not the least is the Grail of Documentation. Please make sure that you read it from time to time. You don't necessarily go through it because you have my videos, but from time to time it's also quite good to take a look at the documentation here. In my videos there were a few things which I haven't done, or I haven't shown it to you yet. One of it is the Graylog sidecar. If you people are interested in seeing how you can configure a sidecar for Graylog with Windows devices and with Linux devices, please drop a comment below. And if there are many of you which desire to see this one, to see how it can be done, I can make some videos for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and naturally don't forget to subscribe.